Hello everyone and welcome to almost the last video. I'm preparing for the review week. Remember, this is a grammar review in a video format intended to help you, check all the topics, all the grammar topics in your preparation for the final exam. So let's continue. This is one of the last topics, future with present continuous. If you remember, we have been discussing about this, and teacher future with present continuous looks similar to be going to a little bit, but let's look at the main differences. So the present continuous for the future works exactly the same as be going to. It is used to talk about future plans that we have decided and appear in our calendar. These plans are going to happen in a very short period of time, and I would say that that is the main difference. The main difference is that, yes, you use be going to and present continuous for the future to talk about plans that will happen in a short period of time, but when you compare those, be going to talks about plans that can take even months or maybe a year, while the present continuous for the future is all about plans that you're going to execute in a very short period of time, maybe 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, something like that. Something you have already decided, something that you previously marked on your calendar appears there and it's just about to happen. So that is the main difference. And you may ask, teacher, which one should I use in order to talk about my future plans? Either one is good. Whatever you want is good. I mean, you can use be going to, or you can use present continuous for the future. Just remember, if your plans are very close to be a reality, well, you may use present continuous for the future. But if your plans will take a month or two or maybe more, maybe you can use be going to, and that's it. Okay? So what is the structure? If you see, we have the time expression, the subject, a verb to be, which can be am, is, are, since we're using the present continuous structure, and a verb in the gerund form, and an object of the sentence. And here we have an example. On January 1st, I am having breakfast with my family. I repeat, on January 1st, I am having breakfast with my family. As you can see, this is a kind of already decided plan. I mean, it's very precise, it's very specific. On January 1st, I am having breakfast with my family. Another main difference is that no matter what, you're going to do these plans. You're going to execute the plans, They cannot be changed. Well, maybe yes, because this is not an exact science, but anyways. So notice the structure. Here we use the present continuous structure. Subject, verb to be, verb in gerund, object of the sentence, and everything is part of the same sentence. Remember the time expression. In this case, the time expression will be a date in the calendar. It can be a specific day from a specific month, or maybe another period of time. Okay? But it should be very precise. Now, what about the time expressions? I'm sorry, I am blocking this. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So besides the usual time expressions, dates in a calendar or agenda can be used. Remember? For example, we have tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, next Monday, next week, next month, next year, next summer, next vacation, or, as I mentioned before, dates on the calendar. For example, on January 6th, September 15th, and so on and so on and so on. So again, this structure for the future, the present continuous for the future, is commonly used to talk about the plans that we have already set up. And yes, I know I showed you some examples using be going to, but as I told you before, the difference is quite little sometimes. It all depends on your personal preference, what it's better for you, what works best, what is easier. And the verb in the general form. Pay attention here. The general form is nothing but the ing ending of the verbs. And sorry, my face is blocking everything. So even though all the verbs have the general form, some verbs require certain changes or adjustments. These changes include eliminating a letter, doubling a consonant, substituting one letter with other letter, and so on. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still blocking everything here. Yes, there. Okay, sorry. So the verb in the general form. Look at these notes. Verb ends in a vowel, eliminate the vowel, and add ing. For example, you have write that ends in a vowel, the vowel E. So you eliminate the vowel and you add ing. So we have write and then writing, love and then loving, dance, and then we have dancing. Okay? If the verb ends in a consonant, double the last consonant and add ing. Shop, shopping. Run, running. Swim, swimming. Very important note. Not all verbs ending in a consonant follow this rule, but usually the ones with a consonant vowel consonant ending. If you notice, the verb shop ends in a consonant vowel consonant pattern. So we double the last consonant, which is P, and then we add the ing. So from shop we go to shopping. Run is another good example. It only has 3 letters, and it's the consonant vowel consonant pattern. So from run we go running, and then swim is exactly the same. Teacher, but the W sounds like U. Yeah, but W is not a vowel, it's a consonant, I'm sorry. So we have the same pattern, consonant, vowel, consonant. So from swim, we go swimming, okay? And this is the last note. If the verb ends in Y, just add the ing. For play, playing, study, studying, cry, crying, fly, flying, and so on. I think there aren't that many verbs that end in Y, and you have only to add the ing, but in case you find more, you're good to go. And well, that's it for the presentation on the present continuous for the future. I really hope you find it interesting and useful for the purposes of your preparation for the final exam. As usual, if you're watching the video on the community, well, you can leave a comment there. If you are watching the video on YouTube, you're free to make a comment. I would like to see some comments, only to know your opinion. Don't worry, I'm not thinking about becoming rich or anything on YouTube, but who knows. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in class. Bye.